Welcome to our Anno 1404 series of tutorials. This first tutorial covers information on the civilization levels and ascension rights direct from executive producer Christopher Schmitz and lead game designer Dirk Riegert at Related Designs in Mainz. Our first question goes to Christopher Schmitz. Which civilization levels are in the game and what's new about them?
In Anno 1404 we have the 4 civilization levels. We start with the peasants. When you enter the game, and very quickly you can go up to the citizens, then to the patricians, and in the end you have the noblemen, where you can build the imperial cathedral. And then in parallel we have the Orient with the nomads, and then the ambassadors, which will provide you with the technology you can learn from the Orient.
Okay, but haven't you missed one out? What about the newly implemented beggars? What role do they play? And how will they influence the game? To find out more, we ask Dirk Riegert.
The beggars are a special civilization level. The player has no direct control over the beggars, but as the city becomes bigger and bigger, more and more beggars will arrive with ships and try to enter the city. The player has the possibility to reject the beggars, then they will become outlaws, and the player has to fight them as they attack his building sites. On the other hand, the player has a possibility to grant them begging rights, and then they will beg on the streets, or the player will build hospitals for the beggars and will become well known for his charity.
And last but not least, what does one have to know about ascension rights? Christopher Schmitz, the man in the know, answers.
In Anno 1404 we have introduced a new system we called ascension rights, because in Anno 1701 we had a problem that we had a lot of islands with a lot of houses that were all on the topmost civilization level, which was looking very artificial. In Anno 1404 we wanted to have a city look that looks very naturalistic. That means in the middle of the city you would have the nobleman houses, and the outskirts you would have the houses of the peasants. That makes the city look believable, like a medieval town, and that's the purpose of the ascension rights.
Not everyone can be a nobleman, but you don't need noble status to see our next tutorial. See you next time.